Hey guys, welcome aboard to this week's cruise chat. I'm Kathleen Penner, owner of Plenty of Sunshine Travel. Today I'm going to be joined by Tammy, and Tammy is from MSC Cruises, and we are going to be looking at some of the differences between MSC and all of the other cruise lines and what kind of sets MSC apart. I'm very excited about this week's cruise chat, so let's go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's cruise chat. I'm Kathleen Penner, owner of Plenty of Sunshine Travel, and today I'm joined by Tammy. And as you can see, Tammy is from MSC Cruises, and I'm very excited to meet with Tammy again. I've had the opportunity to meet with you, oh goodness, what is it, 3-4 times at least now. So feel free, please, to go back and look at that playlist because there is some really great content there. But I'm really excited about today because we're going to be hitting on some of those questions that all of my clients ask, those frequently asked questions that just, basically why MSC? So we're just going to cover that and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to turn it over to you then, Tammy.
Perfect. Thank you, Kathleen. Well, I'm excited to share with you today the world of MSC, all things MSC, and exactly the future of cruising. We, of course, are a little different than the traditional North American cruise line, and it's truly exciting for a new, fresh sailing. So, of course, we have a European background, and we own the Mediterranean, and we're taking North American market by storm. So I hope many of you, as well as yourself, Kathleen, will be able to come out and experience exactly why we're different and just the spectacular engineering and the vast amenities that we have on board. So as you mentioned, we're going to give you a nice little feel for, what is the MSC difference? So we are a little bit more of an elevated cruise line. And again, with that European background, you immediately get that sense once you step on board. We love shiny things. So you see lots of bling. We have our Swarovski staircases. Everything is just elevated that much more. So we tend to have a bit more of a sophisticated traveler on board, enjoying more cosmopolitan environments with little higher end amenities as well, and just taking in the higher details because we truly are detail oriented. And
Yes.
with the European background and having the family owned atmosphere, you really
Mhm.
get a sense for that. So yes, so that is one of large aspect of what our guests always note when they're after a sailing with us. And of course, our itineraries are world renowned, really speaks for themselves. And I know yourself, Kathleen, you're very acquainted with our many itineraries that we have. So if you are a little bit more adventurous, you're going to be a perfect fit with us also.
Yes.
Again, with the global brand that MSC is and the reach that we have, we have the most unique itineraries matched by no other cruise lines. So be sure to have a look and see not only in North American cruisings in the Caribbean, but of course going into the Med as well. And, if you have little ones for learning families, of course, after the last few years, there's been lots of, out of the box learning experiences. So we really want to bring some of those details to life and get out and experience that. And we truly do bring these unique details to life. So you'll see on board the offerings that we have from robotic rides to bumper cars to vast water sports. We continue to break world records with the amenities we have on board. Also, we have the longest dry slide at sea, plus much more multi-surface sports areas also.
Mhm.
And we have baby clubs, we have teen clubs, so many activities to see and do, and great educational offerings. So
Awesome.
something to keep in the kind of in your back pocket if you are traveling with little ones. We truly are a perfect fit whether you're looking for an adults only, a multi-generational trip, or family oriented.
And the thing on the, traveling with your children is there's no better way to learn. As a child looking at those geography books, your eyes just gloss over, but looking out on your balcony and experiencing it is so dynamic and it's just the perfect way. You learn by doing and you learn by seeing and you just get immersed in that beautiful culture. And there's no better way. I just love it.
Exactly. Well, can you imagine, you're doing some of your learnings and you look at and there's a school of dolphins, coming alongside the ship. Like it's a spectacular experience
Yes.
for both adults and little ones. So
Mhm.
yeah, you really get to take a little bit of everything in. And of course, when you are planning your cruise, and this is where Kathleen, she is our expert anything from vast excursions, again, from the unique partnerships that we have worldwide, the unique excursion offerings that we have, everything from historical backgrounds to nature to adventure. Our team really does tailor, everything for every type of interest. And
Mhm.
of course, when it comes to the drink packages as well, being a little bit more of an elevated cruise line, you'll really notice that in the drink and dining that we have on board. And being that European background, in addition to the drinks, no, we make our own cheese on board. We make our own chocolate on board. We make our own pasta on board. So being of Italian background, our pizza cannot be beat. So I can really attest to that. So the drink packages and the dining is just amazing. And of course, as you know, it's such a large part of your holiday, the
Oh.
dining and having the cocktails. So we really do tailor and put a lot of attention into those. And as you can imagine as well, being a European cruise line, the spa offerings are absolutely
Mhm.
amazing. Going into that to the Aurea Spa, the thermal areas, just fabulous. And of course, these can all be pre-booked. Kathleen, you're able to book all these prior to for your clients. So when you step on board, you're literally able to have everything already pre-arranged and done and dusted for you. So we really do try and make everything as easy as possible.
Yeah, there's nothing better than knowing that your whole vacation is planned out. There's no surprises. Everything's ready and done for you. And I think that's fabulous to be able to do all that ahead of time.
Exactly, exactly. And just to give you a little snapshot, a little teaser of the many amenities that are waiting on board here. Again, truly state of the art vessels, and it really illustrates, why MSC has got to be the global brand that we are, and the growth that we're taking. Just with the offerings that we have on board, from bowling alleys to casinos to bumper cars. We have the partnership with F1 Formula Racing as well. So we even have F1 simulators on board. So if any of you are avid race fans, you'll absolutely fall in love with our F1 simulators.
Yes.
And so many water parks as
Mhm.
well, for from water parks for the little ones to the adults. We see just as many adults coming down our water slides as we do children.
Yeah.
And of course, again, going in hand with us being a little bit more elevated, you really notice that on the entertainment side of things as well.
Yes.
In the evenings, you have the reservation system for going into our theater area, because we want to ensure everyone has the most comfortable and best seat possible. And of course, here being more elevated, we have more Cirque du Soleil, a higher end, a higher caliber. We truly do bring in some of the best performers in the world on board. So again, that's just another arm of MSC. And I know our Robotron there on the bottom left, that is one of the well-known kind of robotic rides that we have on one of the ships as well. So truly, for the thrill seeking to something more relaxing in our spa
Yeah.
area, we have everything.
Awesome. And interestingly enough, I was speaking with a client last weekend and we were talking about bowling on sea. And here it is. So, Lynn, I know you're watching this. MSC has bowling because you're an avid bowler. So that's just fabulous. It's kind of funny that that came up. That's great.
Perfect. Well, we hope to see you on board, Lynn.
That's right.
Okay, so now I really want to give you a sneak peek at our yacht club area. Now, this truly is the boutique hotel within the ship, and you're in the absolute lap of luxury here.
Mhm.
Our yacht club really needs no introduction. And here, and, anything you could possibly wish for on the luxurious side of a holiday, we have butlers that are going to bring that to life for you. So our yacht club is located right at the bow of each ship, and you will see and some of the main inclusions in our yacht club. You truly do have the best located cabins and
Mhm.
a reserved area accessible exclusively for yourself. So you truly do have, pristine service. As soon as you arrive at the port, the butlers will whisk you on board for the embarkation as well as the disembarkation. You have a dedicated restaurant and lounge exclusively for you. So of course, you not only have access to this private yacht club, but you have the rest of the ship as well. And you have the private outdoor space, a private pool, you have the solarium, the whirlpools, plus much more. And as you can imagine,
Yeah,
the
pizza.
service
Yeah.
level is even that much more enhanced.
Yeah,
So
it really is a ship within a ship. And I love that you call it yacht club because that really shows, it's different. It's completely unique from the rest of the ship too.
It truly is. So everything is already elevated. So on, you can imagine the yacht club is that much more, and that's even noted by you have your own 24-hour butler. That's appointed to your cabin. So, how
Mm.
much more luxurious and in the lap of luxury can you be? You having your own butler service tailored to you. And again, for excursions, for any type of detail, these are all tailored specifically for you. You just let our team know
Mhm.
what is going to make you have the best holiday possible, and we will be sure to execute. So
Oh,
again,
absolutely.
our yacht club really is something to be experienced. Once you cruise in yacht club, there's no going back. And of course, you also have some great inclusions in our spa as well as part of the yacht club offering as well. So and I know, Kathleen, you have all the details on the yacht club that we have with
Yes.
the great inclusions that you have. So be sure to take advantage, as we would love to showcase the yacht club that receives such world-renowned
Yeah. Yeah. And you
reviews.
guys can always reach me, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com. Very simple email. And I personally will be the one to answer you back. It's not a bot. And I'll make sure that you can get on board this gorgeous yacht club. Look at that.
Yes, yes. So
Woo.
as I mentioned, we do love our shiny things. So
Yeah.
here's a nice little snapshot of our Swarovski staircases that
Mhm.
are located throughout the ship. So just absolutely beautiful. So this is a nice little bird's eye view of the Yacht Club Top Sail Lounge. So this is the exclusive lounge for our Yacht Club guests, plus the additional private areas as well. So just to paint a nice visual there of the luxurious surroundings that you have waiting.
Mhm.
And in addition to the luxurious side of things, again, we really do have the best engineers in the world, and just simply how our ships are designed are like no other.
Mhm.
Very spacious, just the size of the ships, you really do not feel that there are many people at sail with you. And not only in the actual design, but everything that happens behind the scenes as well. We are truly very much have a focus on sustainability. It really
Right.
is one of the main pillars of MSC. So I wanted to give you a little snapshot here into kind of some of the main values that we have.
Right.
So just to give a feel for you, the measures that we take and securing, the betterment of the environment as well as the oceans when we are doing our worldwide sailing. So it's always good to know what's kind of what we're up to behind the scenes and the measures that we take in addition to the luxurious offerings that we have. So it really speaks volumes about the culture
Mhm.
of MSC, and again, the global brand that we are.
Yeah.
And of course,
And to be down to zero emissions by 2025, that's a lofty goal and that's incredible. Wow. That's so
yeah.
exciting. Yes.
Yes. Well, and again, it really tells you about the cutting edge vessels that we do have. Like the ships are absolutely not only beautiful, but extremely efficient, and the great minds that are behind the design and the execution. So,
Yeah,
yes, and every ship, as in any product, we continue. Everything gets better and better with each one.
absolutely.
So, it's
So
absolutely
you have a
beautiful.
lot of ships in your fleet. So to get better and better with each one, I mean, you're going to be perfect at the end. It's incredible.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we're anticipating we're going to have 23 ships by 2026. So,
Wow,
uh,
that's
yes,
great.
we have a
Lots of
lot.
good choices for you guys. Goodness, yes.
Yes. And so on the cusp of our sustainability side, so this is our own private island that we have in the heart of the Palmas. So a lot of our itineraries include a stop here
Mhm.
at our private island, Ocean Key. It is our own marine reserve, again with a strong focus on sustainability. This is actually an island that we completely overhauled, and it used to be an industrial area, as you got a feel for in that video. And we actually removed 7,500 tons of scrap metal and waste. We planted 50,000 trees, plants, and shrubs across the island 400 coral colonies have relocated, so beautiful snorkeling. It truly is a tropical escape. You are surrounded by beautiful beaches, and nothing is really built up. We want this to be a true escape, a true, paradise.
Yes.
And of course, we have our phenomenal snack bars. All your services from on board the ship are just simply taken on island as well. And if you are in our yacht club, you also still have that exclusive area that just on the top right corner there of our ocean key. So
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful island. And of course, again, most of our itineraries already include a stop at our ocean key. It may be a
Mhm.
day stop, but you also may be lucky and be able to have an overnight stop there as well. And we have lots of fun. We have bonfire parties and everything on the beach area. So,
Oh, that's exciting. Wow. And you guys have truly transformed that island. Like, that's just incredible. It was basically like a waste, it was a garbage dump. And now it's a luxurious stay. It's just beautiful.
it
I applaud
really
you
is.
for that. Yeah. Wow.
Yes, and we have many weddings that take place on Ocean Key as well at our wedding gazebo. And as you can see in the image there, we also have our own private lighthouse.
Okay.
And each evening at 9 and 10 p.m., we have our laser light show that is put on as well. So, yes, it's just a beautiful spot. And
Mhm.
as you can see from the image, there's only, it's our own island and we have one ship in at a time. So, you don't, it's not very congested. It truly is just a nice relaxing experience. So raving reviews as always on our ocean key, so be sure to come and visit us. You will absolutely love it. And here's another little taste of what we are up to.
Mhm.
What does the future of cruising look like? To answer, we need to ask ourselves questions like, can we do better? Can we power our ships with cleaner fuel? Better for out there and down there. Can our restaurants be greener? What about recycling? Glass, aluminium, plastic? Oh, well, let's keep some plastic. That looks fun. Now, can we turn that water into this water? Or that? Or even this? And put it back clean? What if those were quieter? For them. And them. And do those lights need to be on? Okay. These ones do. Now, here's the big one. Can cruising ever reach net zero emissions? We think it can, and we'll keep asking questions until it does. MSC Cruises. Discover the future of cruising.
So all these great initiatives, again, everything continuing to grow and enhance not only the sustainability side of things and our offerings on board, the luxurious details, but I want to also just give you a snapshot of the many itineraries that we do have. And of course, with so many beautiful ships that are waiting. We have year-round cruises in the Caribbean here, and this will give you a nice little taste. We have 4 ships in the summer already slated for
Mhm.
next year, 3 embarkation ports, and vast new itineraries. As I noted, being the global reach that we are, we're already the third largest cruise line in the world. And I can tell you, we are going for number one. The growth
Yes.
is absolutely phenomenal. We were growing during the last 3 years, while others were consolidating a little bit. So it really, again, gives you a bit of background on where MSC is going and our plans for the future.
Yeah.
And we not only have the departures out of Florida, so we have your Port Canaveral as well as Miami, but
Mhm.
remember we also have out of New York as well, out of Brooklyn Port. So that is
Mhm.
proving also to be very popular. It's just a short drive for those that may be more located in the Toronto area or
Yeah.
Southern Ontario.
Mhm.
We're really seeing a lot of interest there. So you don't solely need to rely on airfare. And a
Right.
lot are going, for the weekend, you can do a pre and post stay in the New York area as well. So there's
Mhm.
lots of options.
Yeah.
And of course that's spanning from 3 and 7 night sailings.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've driven to that port and it is beautiful. It's between 6.5, 7 hours roughly. You go down a day or so before you hit those Broadway shows. You enjoy the New York nightlife and then you sail away to the Caribbean. You just can't beat it. Absolutely
That's
great.
exactly, you get the
Yeah.
best of both worlds, right? You get to do a little bit of everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we got you planned then for the year-round cruises for the Caribbean, and
Right.
now we also have year-round, of course, going into the Western Med also. Just to give you again a little bit of an idea, a great range. So if you have had an opportunity to cruise with us in the past, know we are constantly rotating our ships, and come and experience an additional ship that you may not have. Also, again, just the size of our fleet, we truly do have so many options available, and just a nice little snapshot of the ships that will be in the Med for next April. So have that on your to-do list as well. Beautiful, beautiful ships.
Amazing.
And then, of course, if you are able to join us for a little bit longer of a sailing, we have our grand voyages as well. And again, I know, Kathleen, you're a pro in our grand voyages. So we have 10 to 30 night sailings, and spanning everywhere from Asia to Africa, Europe, America, over 100 ports. Again, just let us know kind of what you're looking for. And I know we're going to have a ship and an itinerary that will be able to suit you best.
Oh,
But so much to choose from, because we know there's a lot of interest, especially going into the Mediterranean right now. If you are looking for something a little different, again, our itineraries will truly bring a unique offering. And of course, one of the main bucket lists, and something that we're seeing very large interest in, is our world cruise. And of course, this truly is a phenomenal experience. We have our 2024 World Cruise, and now live in the system, available. We have the booking for our World Cruise 2025 on board our beautiful MSC Magnifica. So you can just see from this itinerary, just beautiful. 116 nights. You are going to cover 50 destinations, also reaching 4 different continents. And as well, in our world cruises, we also have some fabulous excursions included for you as well. So of course, with our world cruise, we have even more goodies available. So just let us know and we can share all those details. But it truly is a magnificent sailing.
And world cruises are something that, you really have to reach out to me early because they sell out so fast. And those beautiful categories that, you can see the ocean, the panoramic views, those sell the quickest. So you really need to reach out so I can get you on that waiting list. And the minute it opens, just get on the phone and I will get it booked for you because they sell out like lightning. It's just gone. It's incredible.
Yes.
And why not? Look at that. It's gorgeous.
Well, it's an absolute dream come true. And again, after the last few years, we have many that are coming out, and it truly is a once in a lifetime opportunity being able to experience a world cruise, and just what the range and the variety that you have on board, and world-class cuisine, entertainment, plus you're visiting that many continents and destinations. It truly is something. So even more, here's another little taste of our world cruise. Fabulous. Well, I'm ready. Are you, Kathleen?
You betcha. My goodness, that's incredible. Wow. That is really nice. I love that it, really encompasses so much area too. So you're not just, long sea days, you're absolutely immersed into the culture and into the area. So that's wonderful.
Exactly. So not only do you have the beautiful world cruise, but this is going to be our newest edition, our MSC World America, and she will be debuting in Miami in the spring of 2025. However, it is already live. So you are able to complete bookings now for our World America. And as you noted, the interest, and as soon as we have a new ship, everyone is always so excited to see the latest edition of MSC. So also be sure to reach out to Kathleen very soon to secure your cabin, because it's already proving to be extremely popular. But she truly is a magnificent ship. And just to give you a few ideas, so I know everyone always loves to know a little bit more of the numbers. Here we have the number of cabins is just over 2,600. The number of guests just over 6,700 there. But again, the execution and the engineering on board and the layout is truly phenomenal. And that's one thing we always receive a lot of accolades about, because you really do not get that feel on board. Another LNG powered ship as well. Again, just going back on that sustainability side of things as well. And even the world of taste, the iconic indoor world galleria also, so that true cosmopolitan feel. So be sure to come and visit us on our World America. You will not be disappointed. She is absolutely stunning. And
I
just to
like
give
that it's, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt. I apologize. I like that it's a larger ship, yet it looks like such a sleek and dynamic vessel, right? It almost looks like a super yacht with the front, how it's structured there, but yet it's got all the amenities of a larger ship. So that's incredible.
It truly is. I know, and that's exactly it. It's a very sleek design, and that just it makes it that much of a smoother sailing as well. It's all the fine details. It really
Yes.
is. It's all the fine details that goes into each vessel.
Mhm.
And to give you an idea and a little sample of an itinerary that you can join us on for World America, anything from a 7 to a 4 night sailing, and will be from April to October of 25. And you can see just with the Miami departure there and the great ports of call that you're going to have into San Juan, going into Dominican Republic and Honduras, and so forth. So lots to see and do.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Incredible.
And also we have, and I know you already are well versed in these great offerings as well, but just to share with everyone, so Kathleen does have these great fly and cruise offerings. So this is where she can easily secure as a package both the flight as well as a cruise to come and join us. So there's direct flights out of Toronto via Air Canada into Fort Lauderdale, beginning in January, going through till April. So this is a phenomenal offering. You have your transfers, everything is all done and dusted for you as the package. You're on board our beautiful seascape, and you even have an excursion to the shopping center at Sawgrass Mills that is also included. So upon disembarkation, you hop on the transfer, and en route back to the airport, you are able to go to the shopping center. The team on the bus will look after your luggage, and you can go do some great shopping before heading back to the airport for departure. So you have a great inclusion of that there as well. And again, another little sample of the sailings that we have, and also going into Martinique as well. So we have some direct flights, again, our partner with Air Canada, going to Martinique, similar January to next April, and you have all your transfers, everything. So it really is a phenomenal way to travel, and no worries. So be sure to, yes, to get in touch with Kathleen on our fly and cruise packages.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier, I'm sorry, we were talking earlier about, having everything together so there's no surprises, and the flying cruise package really does, highlight that even more. So not only on board is everything taken care of, but it's right from the moment, you head to the airport, you depart, you're just in the lap of luxury and everything's taken care of for you. I love that.
Exactly. And since it is a package, our team is really executing every detail as opposed to, doing taxis or doing transfers separately. As a package just makes it that much simpler and more of a seamless process as well. And we will ensure that you arrive to port as well. So it's a great safety net in case there's any issues on the flight side of things. If it is a flight that's included in our package, we'll ensure that you get to port.
Perfect. Because that's a huge thing. Flights right now, no, I don't even want to think about them, but that's such a good comfort.
Yes, yes. And in the price point as well, you will notice very aggressively priced is also. So yes, we'll ensure that you get support, you have that safety net there, or it is refunded. So yes, it's very, very popular. And of course, who doesn't love the direct flights, not having to go indirect through another airport? Okay, so here's an even more exciting initiative that we have. We are the exclusive partner of F1 Formula Racing, as I mentioned. So not only do we have F1 simulators on board many of our ships, we are also next month, and there are still a few cabins available. We are parking our MSC Virtuosa at Formula One in Abu Dhabi, and we are the floating hotel for F1. So truly
Wow.
amazing experience. Yes.
Yeah, wow, that's incredible. Goodness.
Yeah, so if you're an avid race fan, you will absolutely love this package. Very unique.
Mhm.
And of course, Kathleen is able to set you up with all the details. You can have the cabin only. She can even include the cabin plus the F1 ticket package,
Mhm.
and then your cabin F1 experience package. So here you're getting into the grandstand packages, the paddock passes as well, and even and more. If you're a true race fan, you can even have the cabin and F1 premium hospitality package. So we can give you the breakdown of the vast inclusions of these. But of course, we appreciate, November is very close. So we're only a month out. If you're not able to join us on this sailing, no, we have already secured our partnership with F1 for 2024, as well as 2025. So we're just awaiting the final details, but just to kind of have on the radar and to plant that seed, this could be an exciting offering to join us in 2024 because it will be very similar to this. But again, if you are able to escape next month, we do still have a couple cabins available. So be sure to have a look and possibly join
Yeah.
us.
Oh, amazing. You can still get on that. Wow.
Mm. And of course, I know, and I know from our conversations as well, Kathleen, the status match is always extremely popular. So,
Mhm.
if you are interested in coming exploring the MSC difference and truly seeing the difference that you will find on board in regards to our dining, the entertainment, the more elevated experience, and of course, our infamous yacht club, we will match the status. If you are an avid cruiser with another line, we will match that status to our equivalent.
Mhm.
So will just provide us with the details of that, but it would be our absolute pleasure. So you were able to come and give us a taste test and see the difference because I know you'll be back to join us on a second sailing.
That's
And of course, we have those fabulous loyalty club points as well in our Voyagers Club.
Yeah, that's a really nice perk to have because a lot of times you just keep going back to the same cruise line because you're like, well, I've got the points, so why try something new? But absolutely branch out, try it. You'll experience something totally, phenomenal and unique, and you've got the status match, so you're not really losing those points either. It's a great bonus.
Exactly, exactly. So very popular. And we would love to host you on board. And again, just to come and see, even if just to come and try the pizza, because of course, as you can imagine, the Italian cruise line and the pizza is phenomenal. So
That's
I
right.
hope I have been able to give you a little sneak peek into some of the many offerings that we have on board. What we would be absolutely delighted to host you and come and experience the true MSC difference because they're beautiful ships, the itineraries that we have and just a very different experience.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for putting all that together. That was fantastic. I learned so much, and I know all my subscribers did as well. Make sure you guys reach out to me, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com, and I'll get you on board. But for now, we have to say goodbye to Tammy, but I'll see you guys next week. So goodbye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this week's cruise chat with Tammy. It was really amazing to see some of those destinations that they go to. Brand new ship, incredible. And I love that the inclusions that they have. I think it's super cool that they are partnered with Formula One. That is really incredible. That's a totally new experience for cruisers to be able to combine those two. And that's pretty neat. It's amazing. And they have Circus Soleil on board. I mean, if we were to go and see Circus Soleil on land, it's a very expensive ticket to go and see that. And yet on the MSC cruises, it's included in your cruise fare, which is a phenomenal value. It's just incredible. And I think that that's amazing. Next week, I'm going to be meeting with another brand new cruise line. I'm going to be bringing you a couple new cruise lines that I have not met with for the first time. I was delighted to meet with Ritz-Carlton a couple weeks ago. Uniworld was brand new to this cruise chat. And I'm also been meeting with Cunard and with Atlas Ocean Voyages. So I'm very excited about that. I think it's wonderful that we're including new cruise lines, because I'm learning right along with you guys too. And to have that one-on-one with the business development manager and straight from the cruise line is just phenomenal. There aren't very many channels out there that have that, that meet with a different cruise line every week like I do. You know, a lot of the YouTube channels are wonderful, and they're giving their opinions and they're talking. But when I meet with the cruise lines, it's straight from the source, and it's a great, phenomenal resource. And I thank you for watching. I thank you for subscribing and for being able to watch all this great content. One great bonus that we have when you subscribe is when we upload a new video or we go live, because we're on a group cruise. A lot of that is, you know, it's variable, right? Like I try to put it up every Thursday, but sometimes I'm very, very busy, and sometimes it's Fridays. If I'm crazy busy, it's going to be on the Monday. It just depends on what's going on, because my number one priority is my clients, is you guys who book with me. And if I'm, you know, checking you in for your flights, making sure things are going smoothly on board, we just want to make sure that everything is going great. And that is my number one priority. And that's why I won the #1 Hamilton Spectator Reader's Choice Award for Best Travel Agent and Best Travel Agency. So it's phenomenal. And that was such an honor. Thank you for voting, guys. So honestly, my clients and you guys, when you book with me, are the priority. So if you've subscribed to the channel, you're going to get that notification when a new cruise chat is up. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Make sure you tune in for all our group cruises, because I really want to see you on board. I've got some really great itineraries coming up, and I can't wait for you to join me. So make sure you either email me and ask me for that, or go to my website, plentyofsunshinetravel.com. But bye for now, and we'll see you guys next week or on board. Bye.